Okay, alright, so today we're gonna replace this stupid thing on my Ford 860. This looks new because it is, and those threads that the fuel line hooks into right there are all screwed up because they make them so cheaply, and we had to replace the original one because inside here there's a little gasket that was leaking pretty bad, and there's no way to fix that because it's riveted. So basically, in order to get this off, there's two screws. I already got one out, and then there's one right here, and they're 3/8 inch, kind of inconvenient to get to, but then they just screw out. Kind of long. They're kind of unnecessarily long. Okay, got this one out, and it'll just pull out. Maybe. Well, basically you get the idea. So I'll get it out. Alright, so I got the old one out, and so now we just need to get the new one right here. And alright, so got the the fuel line, whatever they're called, outlet on here, and then you can see these threads are totally screwed up in here, and they were bad when I got it, but I was hoping I could make it work, and I couldn't. So put this back in. Alright, so now we need to go over here. Well, I was going to show you something real quick. Okay, so this is the original guy here, and this here, there's a rivet. You can take an angle grinder and grind that off, and then basically that rivet there stops this from screwing all the way out, and when that is grinded off, you can then extract that, and you can then take this all the way out. So if the little gasket that's around that screw goes bad, instead of having to buy a new one, you can just unscrew that and replace that little gasket. So I thought I'd show you guys that. So this should be kind of self-explanatory, but around the fuel thing, this rubber gasket goes over that mesh there, and that keeps the gas from leaking when you get it up there. Well, I lost the one that came with mine. Luckily, I had 5 different ones laying around, so I was able to get mine, but that's something to watch out for, because if you lose it, then unless you happen to have one on handy, then you gotta order it. Alright, another thing to watch out for is these little screws. They're hard to get to. Focus. There you go. They're hard to get to back here, and occasionally, if you're like me, you'll drop one. So you gotta be careful if you drop one. I've had it land on the muffler, or not muffler, but manifold, and then I've had it land on the floor a couple times, and they're annoying because they're hard to see, especially on grease-soaked ground like this from years of tractor sitting on it. So okay, this is in. Now I just need to find where I put my socket here and go hit it in. Well, alright, you got the idea of what I was doing, but I was just tightening the hose clamp there. And now we're gonna try and remember what I was gonna do. Oh, grab the screwdriver, screw this in all the way, which I guess it was already in, and put some gas in and see if it leaks. Alright, I didn't put a whole lot in because it'll probably start leaking, but this is the test. May not have a whole lot in here. Where are we leaking from? So, well, hold on. I think we're leaking from the stupid thing again. But I'm gonna see if this thing starts. Because it hasn't started in a while. Key on, choke out. Now I've got to find a stupid battery charger. Well, now I got the battery charger on, so while I take this out again. Jeez, this is getting annoying. Actually, right as I say that, it stopped dripping. And I know why it stopped dripping. And that would be because the carburetor's full. So there's no gas flowing to it. The float is doing its job. And which means it's not fixed, but we can hope. So now, I think maybe these points could use sanded, so this off here. Those clips are not tight. Actually, this is the first time I've had this cap off this tractor. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it didn't separate from the... I think I'm the first person to have this off in a while. Because what was happening was... Oh, son of a... Alright, just need 2 hands. Now, these rotors... Oh my god. Probably could put oil in it, but these Ford rotors, I'm not sure on this actually. I believe these rotors might have like a clip or something. So let me check. Alright, got the rotor off. It was just stuck. Had to just wiggle it back and forth. Oh, these Fords do have the clip. Alright, so that's annoying. How the heck do these come off? Okay, never mind. That was not. Oh, shoot. Okay, disaster avoided. We're gonna put this right here, so remind me that I put that there. Take this off. And now our points are exposed. And they are open, so we're just gonna... Now they're closed enough. And what I recommend doing is taking a screwdriver. Well, I recommend sandpaper, but I don't have any right now. Going in here, and you just want to I would also recommend while you're actually cleaning them that you have your battery power off or your key off. These points look pretty new in here. Now, shoot, go over here and turn my key on there. And don't touch the metal because that hurts. And why am I not seeing power here? That's weird. Oh, yeah, now I am. Those are working how they should. So, turn that off. Now, I'm gonna put this that's good enough. And then put this clip back on, which it went down like that. Mother trucker. Alright, I found it, but I'm gonna try not to drop it again. Just go around. No, is it? Alright, I think that's good. And then finally, what do I remember? It was pointing up. Put it on the right way. It's pointing this way. Now we're gonna make sure this spins. Well, that's a bad spot to put you, but remember it's right there. Yes, it spins. Now we're gonna put our lid back on. Our clips are right here. Oh, that's annoying. All right, lid back on. And we're gonna, again, just tap the, yep, that's spinning exactly how it should. Now, we're gonna, it's still not leaking. That's me. Maybe, just maybe, that tiny little bit of juice is enough. Nope. Well, I have other things I can do, so we're gonna put this on charge. We'll put gas back on and all the stuff. This on right here. Actually, I'm kind of curious about something, so we're gonna do this for bad news. I just leaked all the gas out, and now it's dripping so slowly that I don't even want to do anything. But I'm gonna be selling this tractor, so I do. Infuriates me. This really hurts to watch. And I can't recycle this gas either because the pan that it's draining into down there has a whole bunch of crap in it, so it would just make a huge headache for everybody. I would say this is about the 5th time I've had to take one of these out of this tractor, so. I just dropped the socket from where the camera is pointing to right here, and it rolled down and went right into this hole. It'll never be seen again. So I think I might have actually stopped the leak. As I was saying, are you kidding me? Okay, wait, a second ago it was not dripping. Okay, I can't do anything, it's gonna drip, I guess. Now, earlier we checked for spark. He is already on. Maybe? Dang it. You get the point, it started.